Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Tuesday, January 30th. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today. This is how the show goes. I come up with my player props and I head on over to the sports chat, place betting tools, and I see if they're with me or against me. If they're with me, they're either hitting at a 60% clip, 80% clip to 100% clip. And if they're against me, hey, man, they just against me. All right, now look, man. It's a thing about sharing is caring. So let me know what you guys are betting on, man. What's your guys' best bet out there, man? What's your two-team parlay to win? And hey, man, what's your best player prop to get on top? Are y'all betting on any soccer? Y'all betting on any tennis? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, man, what y'all think about yesterday's games? My Sacramento Kings was down but came back and beat the Grizz. The Pelicans was looking like they was going to beat them Boston Celtics, but then the Boston Celtics came back down 11 points in the fourth quarter to win by like, what, 4 or 5? Man, that's just basketball. All right, first player prop that I like. I'm looking at DeJounte Murray. I'm taking him over 21.5 points, okay? Hitting out 100% clip. That's player prop number 1. He's going to be taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Player prop number 2, I'm taking him over 5.5 assists, hitting out a nice 60% clip. Then, I'm taking him over 5.5 rebounds, hitting out another 60% clip. It's my DeJounte Murray trifecta, okay? I'm running out all 3 of his player props. Player prop number 2, I'm looking at my guy, Tyrese, baby, Halliburton, over 20.5 points, man. Yep, he's taking on the Boston Celtics. First game back after an injury. They dropped his point prop to where it needs to be. Always at 20 points, I'll always feel good enough to take the over on this one. Player prop number 3, I'm taking Tyrese Halliburton over 10.5 assists. You already know, man, this is what he was averaging last year and stuff like that. They dropped it just because it's his first game back. But if it's anything, if it's in my eyes, I could see him getting 7 assists by halftime. Player prop number 3, I'm flying on out to the Bay. I'm going to Golden State Warriors, man. I'm taking Steph Curry, a.k.a. Chef Curry. I'm taking him over 5.5 assists, hitting at an 80% clip. 80% clip adds up to 4 out of his last 5 times. If you played this prop, he came out on top. Now, look, man, you're going to be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The thing is this, no defense out there. So, he's going to not be inclined to pass the ball as much. He's going to be draining those shots. But when you're hitting the assist prop at an 80% clip, you got to run it out, man. So let's go ahead and take Steph Curry over 5.5 assists. That's player prop number 3. Player prop number 4, I'm looking at Josh Hart. I'm taking him over his rebounds at 8 rebounds, okay? Hitting out a 60% clip. Yeah, man. Look, ever since he's been in the starting lineup, that's one thing that he can do. I remember last year, man, he was grabbing boards galore. He wasn't even the starter, and they were giving us rebound props from at like 7, 7.5. Now he's in the starting lineup, and look, man, he's been putting up some numbers, some good numbers in there. 3 out of his last 5 times, if you play his rebound prop, he came out on top. Player prop number 5, I'm taking Lauri Markkanen over 8.5 rebounds, hitting out a 60% clip. Gonna be playing on a back-to-back game. You're gonna be playing up against the Knicks, man. And the Knicks, they don't got Randall out there. He's gonna be gone for some time. They don't got their other big man that, their center Mitchell Robinson all year. He's gone for the season. So, you gotta look at it like your 2 starters, that grab a lot of rebounds. Randall grabbing about 8. Mitchell Robinson, when he was in, grabbing about 8 or 9. They're out the game. So let's go ahead and take Markkanen over 8.5 rebounds, hitting out a 60% clip. All right, I'm driving on down to the crypto arena. For what, man? I want to see the Lakers. You really do? Nah, man, I don't. But I got LeBron, and I'm taking him over 7.5 assists, man. Okay? Yeah, man. LeBron James is taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So after I drive down to the crypto, I got to fly out to ATL, all right? But, look, man, when it comes down to it, they're playing on a back-to-back. I don't think they're going to... LeBron James, I think he put up like 24 points last game. I don't think he's going to be out there trying to beat up the Atlanta Hawks on a back-to-back, in the ATL. So I could think you could have a monstrous game going over 7.5 assists. I love him to get a double-double too. Sprinkle on that. All right. Now, look, man. I'm going to Philly. Why? Because I got to go to the Bay to go see him play Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and the Warriors. Who are you looking at? Kelly Oubre, over 18.5 points, man. Philadelphia 76ers, no Maxey, no Embiid. Tobias Harris was supposed to be the guy last game. Man, I looked up, it was the third quarter. Dude had like 4 points. Never could count on him. One thing you could count on, Kelly Oubre, man. He's been that guy to where no matter what team he's on, he loves to shoot the ball kind of like a Brandon Ingram, man. Like, he just believes in scoring. And, playing a former team too, or something like that, man, let's go ahead and take Kelly Oubre over 18.5 points. Even if it's at 20.5 points, I'm taking it. I think he's going to have a monstrous game. I got him going for 26 in this game. All right. Now, look, man, let's go on to the Chicago. All right, Chicago Bulls. All right, who we looking at? I'm looking at Cody White or Kobe White. Whatever, man. I'm taking Cody White over 5 rebounds, okay? Then I'm taking Cody White over 5 assists. Why? Because, man, I'm just doing it. But here's the numbers, though, man. Over his rebounds, though, man, I'm taking him because he had 5 or more in his last 5 games. His assist prop, he's been going over it in his last 3 out of his last 5 games. He's been able to hit his assist prop. But he's one of those guys to where, man, he's just a true baller out there, you know, ball handler at that. You know, I remember him at North Carolina. All right, now look, man, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site, PickDawgz. Got it all up there for you. All right, it's time for the recap time. We're taking Murray over 21, Murray over 5.5, Murray over 5.5 rebounds, Halliburton over 20 points, Halliburton over 10.5 assists, Curry over 5.5 assists, Hart over 8.5 rebounds, Markanian over 8.5 rebounds, LeBron over 7.5 assists, Oubre over his point prop, White over his rebounds, and White over his assists. Hey, Millz Young here, part of PickDawgz. If you can't roll with the PickDawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.